drama. No one closes in the balls. Whipped in. Murillo gets a header on it. And then Gyokeres puts it back in the box. That's a mistake. That's going to be a goal. Shit. Colwell. It's Colwell, man. The hero from the playoffs comes back with the dagger. Is he a schoolboy defending from Forest? Hoyland's just scored for United as well, man. It's all suddenly changed around. Hoyland's offside. Chelsea, let me see the flag for this Chelsea goal.
Yes, people, welcome to Never a Foul. We're doing a transfer debate. As you can see, you know, Wolfie was being a silly sausage, wasn't he?
He was actually commentating it, yeah, like he was excited that they conceded.
He does it all the time, to be fair.
Yeah. Fake fan.
Yeah. Smash the likes, people. Make sure you subscribe if you're new as well. We have gone past the 37k mark, I think.
Can you remember when we used to celebrate every 1k?
Yeah, I remember them days. Yeah.
You never liked it, actually.
I hated it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even celebrate all of this one. What are we on at the moment?
Nah. Bro, I don't even know. I think 50k I'd celebrate.
Yeah, that's a milestone.
Nah, 100k.
No, 50's a milestone.
Bro, look, how long have I been doing Never a Foul?
I think 1-5.
How long have you been doing Never a Foul? So you moved 2 years ago. This will be 3 years. So have we been
3 years in June?
4 years?
I've literally started the 1st of June.
But we started.
You started in 220.
So 5 years. 5 years in September.
For you.
Right, so 5 years.
Yeah, for you.
For a good 4 of them, maybe even for a good 4 of them, since my daughter has watched YouTube, all she ever goes on about is that 100k plaque.
Oh yeah,
and I keep just being like, Kiana, no.
Yeah, 1st of June would be my 3 years done.
Yeah.
On
We
YouTube.
started.
I started in 2022.
Me tying soup started in September.
Yeah.
September 2020 because it was COVID.
That's mental. Who's been there from the start? You know who I know who's been there from ages ago. That is Sophia.
No. Sophia weren't here from the start.
No, from my start.
From your start,
Yeah,
Sophia's
from my
been
start.
there.
Yeah.
Certain names like
I think Solomon's been around for a long time. Who else is in this chat?
I'll tell you one that is it there's one that is always on Lee's channel.
Ross?
Logic?
No, I know.
There's
Static.
Static.
That's the one.
Static has been from close to the beginning, day one.
The Liverpool Ilias.
Nah, not from day one. Not from day one. Your day one, maybe.
Yeah.
But what's it called?
Troy, you've been around for a minute as well. Your name is obvious.
But the one Static, I know of all
Static,
the people that's been about
he's the mod. He's a G, man.
Yeah, and like Rossi was another one that
Ross. And who's the other one? Jamrock.
Jamrock's been about.
Jamrock's been about. Yes, I don't know why we're going off this tangent. We're just bigging you lot up in the comments. To be fair.
Yeah. Big Six for 2022. I did Big Six, original Big Six in. That's when I was an absolute mess. 2022. Yeah. Absolute fucking.
Yeah, but I think for milestones, before Mons jumps in and all that kind of stuff, I think for milestones, I'll say there's your first 100, I think, then probably 1,005, then 10, probably 20, then 50, then 100.
Tyrell Gunner TV has been here for quite a while as well. Yeah,
you've been here for some time. I remember this name. Cash, you need to get a Simpsons edit of Bart telling Lisa you can actually pinpoint the second when his heart rips in half.
Who for? Which one of us? Him? Ty? Me?
I have no idea. But big up anyways, people. Make sure you smash the like. We're on 71, 300 in the house already. We're going to be talking about what's typically in a title. You know, you've seen some. It's from CM Journal and Ojogo, I think it was as well. And there was another source saying that Arsenal have now offered Gyokeres the 5-year deal. Something around the release clause of 70 million euros as well, which is going to go in at one point next week. Maybe even over this weekend. There's the Bruno mega deal. They're saying around the region of 100 million, fucking 65 million plus bonus.
Do you know what? Hilarious, yeah.
That's mental.
Sorry, listening to Ty on Sai's show earlier, I was creasing at the positivity, yeah, and I thought, oh yeah, it's pre-season. Ty can come out.
They were arguing as well.
Ty, when I heard Ty talking about so when we get Cunha and then add Eze to it, and then he went and mentioned someone else, I think. Yeah, man, Ty can live this summer in it until August hits, and then
probably And then this Cherki To City stuff, we're gonna go to a more extent version of it because mods. Why not? And then also I see that Cody Gakpo to Bayern is an actual thing, which is
Really?
I never thought that would happen, but they do.
Bruh.
Sane's been offered to Tottenham. That comes
Hold
from Sky
on. So
Sports, so they're gonna need a left
if
winger.
Mane to Bayern is a thing, does that mean Amarin don't rate him enough?
You mean Slot?
Sorry, I thought you said Mainu. Who did you say?
No, Cody Gakpo.
Oh, Gak, fucking hell, rah.
Yeah. No jokes. Cody Gakpo to Bayern's an actual thing, which is
Sorry, I don't know why I thought you said Mainu. I was going Cody Gakpo to fucking Bayern. Why would Liverpool?
I don't know if Liverpool would sell him, but
Does that mean Liverpool want to get rid of either Gakpo or Diaz?
I think they
can't want to get rid of both.
There's a lot of rumors about Diaz leaving, but it's about who can even afford the guy. His price just went up. Do you know what I mean? And I'm looking at Cody Gakpo. I mean, look, Bayern, they've already got Musiala. They've already got Elise. Kane's up front. They're going to look for their next best thing at some point. And then now they're kind of missing that left winger. You know, like who's gonna? There's always talk about.
But I'm not meaning Bayern. I mean, because to be honest with you, sorry,
would Cody Gakpo want to leave?
I'm just right. To Liverpool, they can't want to sell Diaz because I see a lot of talk on Diaz, obviously leaving. They can't want to sell Diaz and Gakpo in one window.
Nah.
And
no chance.
For me personally, I'd be selling Diaz over Gakpo all day long.
It's like, why would you? I would as well. To be fair, right? As it's, you know what? I like Gakpo for what Diaz for what he can offer here and there because he's a proper winger.
Yeah,
that's the only reason I prefer it. It's just that I feel like if you have Gakpo and then Salah, it's a little bit too stiff.
Yeah, I do hear it.
For me.
Where do you think Liverpool are playing Verts, by the way?
Well, he's going to go attacking mid, didn't he? You can play off the left, but I mean,
so are you meaning part of a
4-4-1-1 as they've been doing? You know where Szoboszlai plays.
Okay, yeah.
So
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Wait, where's once it's going to be in a second. What are you lot saying as well?
Wait, people still calling me
Dabs.
People calling me Dabs in 2025. Please stop, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I actually wanted to rebrand. Now I don't have a job. Yeah, I was thinking the other day. I just want to rebrand as Jordan.
Really?
Bro, because I was only ever Daps, yeah, because I had a day job and had to fucking differentiate between the two. Bro, the amount of people that come up to me at games and like, oh, you're right, Daps, I watch your stuff. And I think I'm 42 years old. I really don't want to be called Daps.
I mean, Turkish is called Turkish. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but he's Turkish, isn't it? Because then it's like, why are you called Daps? And it's like, oh, and a lot of people just like that think it's because of Dabs, yeah?
I can never look at you seriously and call you Jordan.
Why? It's my name.
I know, but I'm just not used to it. Imagine calling my real name, not these that don't. I don't want it to know it.
That's what I've got you saved as in my phone.
I've never heard you call me. If you call me up, like, who do you think you are?
yeah, I do hear it. But...
Yeah,
42. To be frank with you, I'm only saying.
You said damn.
I'm only saying.
You know, it's Patrick.
I'm only saying 42 for another fucking. What are we?
My name is.
Oh shit! We made the 27th. 2 more months, I'll be 43.
Oh shit!
I'm older than that.
Yeah. Oh shit. Anyways, my bad. Yeah, his name's Jordan. What does? You know, before we get into it, everyone needs to get involved. What does he look like in terms of names?
Who? Are there going to be some epic ones?
Yeah. What does he look like?
Hold on, let me take these off before you do it, because then I might get a few better names.
Before you do it, we'll get into this Gyokeres stuff.
No, but the mad thing is, when people say this is the thing, I'm actually going to put them off. I don't care what people call me. But when Dave, I knew I was going to get Dave. Dave is always going to come up on it. Dave, Bob, Keith. There we go. Here we go.
My name's not Casper, no.
But hold on, scroll up. There's something I saw.
Rodney. Man said Rodney.
Oh, what was he going to say? That's completely gone out of my
Rob, Jake, Gary. Anyone can just think of anything.
Yeah, the mad thing is, at my age,
Kyle,
is the mad thing is, right, that when I talk about City's unks, they're not unks to me. They're nephews to me. Kovacic is 31. How dare me? Kovacic literally could be my nephew. Yeah. In fact, if you knew how old my brother and sisters were, De Bruyne, Pep could probably be my nephew.
By the way, I'm not Arab. I don't know where you got that from, man. I am not Arab. Just because I'm Muslim doesn't mean I'm Arab. I'm European as fuck. Anyway.
Heard.
Yeah, anyway, let's get into this whole transfer saga. Anyways, what likes are we? 120. 120
That's
stinks.
shit.
Yeah.
617, 120. Right. So I don't know. They should easily be at 200. I think a third, when the numbers we're getting, a third is respectable.
Yeah.
Anything less than a third stinks of
shit.
Yeah, stinks of Morgan Gibbs White for 100 million.
I'm not Scandinavian either.
You could look Scandinavian.
I'm not Scottish. I'm not Irish. I'm not Welsh. Nowhere near it. Why does everyone rate Cody Gakpo highly over Diaz?
Let me be clear. Off the left. Off the left.
I don't.
Off the left. I think I don't know. Listen, I don't watch every single Liverpool game, but from what I've saw of Netherlands and what I've seen of Gakpo this season, I prefer Gakpo to Diaz off the left. I think Gakpo's more clinical than Diaz for me.
Yeah, without a doubt. You know what it is with Diaz though? It's just a proper footballer. That's just the way I look at it. My name's not Jonathan.
All right, so Diaz is a proper footballer. I guess that's like someone would say Savino is a proper footballer.
Yeah, Savio's a proper baller.
Yeah, but Savio, for me, this season, off the right, I have not rated.
Ooh.
I haven't rated at all.
Oh, yeah, I remember when I said to you, I prefer him off the left. But the whole thing with Gakpo, he's just got better striking ability and he gets into areas and way more clinical. Yeah. With Diaz, he's the one that you want to pretty much, you want him on transition or someone that's running at you in a low block because he's got better dribbling. But then again, he's like, are you going to hit the target? Because he does miss a lot, to be fair. That's the only thing. Right? He's an old school winger for me, proper winger. I like players like that personally. No sensible club will have Diaz over fast blower Gakpo. Well, that's the so I'm guessing you prefer Gakpo. Just came to donate $5 to the Radcliffe Fund for an extra burger. Cheers from the tune. Oh my god, here we go.
Hey, it's fine. Listen, he didn't need burgers. He saved a lot of money. He cancelled his missus going to fucking Costco. Yeah. He put the barbecue on Facebook, pre-owned barbecues, and saved on onions and ketchup for Bruno. So
there we go then. But talking about that is Gyokeres. It looks like it's swinging past Sesko. So
now Gyokeres
is well. But now what reports are? It's only reports, by the way. It's nothing mad concrete. But
this is good for Arsenal, though.
I think so.
This could be a smoke, but it could be a smoke screen by it's Berta in it. Then you sporting director.
Wait 1 sec. I need to get rid of that.
What?
Sorry, mate, but that's getting removed.
What?
Phil James.
Why? What did you say?
Vote a certain party. I'm not hearing it.
No, but I don't. This could be either way. Whether it's a smoke screen done on purpose by Berta, or whether it is actually they aren't sure which one to go for. But either way, it helps the negotiating with both clubs because they now have an option. Right? If Sporting knew they wanted Gyokeres, or who was the other one they're being linked with?
Sesko,
who plays for
Leipzig.
Right. So if either of them knew they just wanted that one player, they'd know, we can take him for ransom. The fact that they know potentially Arsenal are looking at both, Arsenal can be literally saying on the Sesko thing, look, this is what we're offering. If not, we'll walk away because we go for Gyokeres.
I just think they got. You know what the maddest thing is? Sesko would actually cost more than Gyokeres. The whole package of Sesko is more than Gyokeres.
How old? What age difference?
Gyokeres
has got to be older.
4 years.
Yeah,
4 years older. Yeah. And I'm thinking with Arsenal, I say it all the time. I say it all the time with this this manager. This Arteta just loves projects. He loves people that can become something rather than someone that's already something. I don't get it. I'm like, your Arsenal Football Club. It's so obvious you need goals and not someone that's going to become potentially something in the world. Who cares if he becomes a world beater? Right now, you need a world beater up front because you're far behind. You finished second 3 times in a row.
It can't be another project.
You can't have another project.
That's the whole thing. With I think Chelsea fans are probably saying that a little bit, that they're bored of projects. They just want someone to come in and be able to get them over the line. So, by the way, Sterling was on loan, wasn't he? So he's gone back now. Sterling was on loan.
He would have went back. He went back Chelsea.
Yeah, I see Fulham. I see him being linked with Fulham.
Actually. Yeah, there's loads of different bits and bobs. But it's kind of, for me. Even today, something came out even about Zubimendi about from Cope. I don't know what they are. Copper maybe. I don't know what they're called, but I've never heard of this. but it seems very opinionated as well. So I don't believe it at all because personal terms already done. Everything's basically done, saying, oh, if there's any chance that Real Madrid is to find out what they want in the midfield in terms of that situation, and Zubimendi will wait. I'm like, no, it's not. He's pretty much given his word.
Is that right? They're both
So
released
Arsenal-
with both of them. Is it release clauses?
Yeah, it was a lot of. Well, yeah. So there's a verbal agreement between Sporting and Gyokeres, and the other thing was
So there's no
Zubimendi.
negotiations as far as really between
For
Arsenal
Zubimendi.
and the.
The
Oh, this
Zubimendi
is
one,
Zubi.
yeah, that one's got a release clause, 51 million. So it's yeah, it seems a bit PR.
That's a nice price for him.
Yeah, I'd say so, for without a shadow of a doubt. I think Bert is definitely leading the line with all of this, but with Gyokeres, I think it's time to put. It's these teams. You got Verts coming in the door. You're looking at ABC, right? And at the moment with goalkeeper, we got Cunha through the door now, and whoever.
Is that confirmed yet?
Yeah,
oh, it can't be
literally
confirmed,
medical.
can it? Yeah, it can't be confirmed.
It's gonna have
Am I right? Chelsea and City's windows open, but others don't.
No, everyone's windows open pretty much.
Oh, I thought
Same
City
thing.
and Chelsea's had opened up for the Club World Cup or something.
Might be something different. But I'm just saying, like, it's time for like Arsenal to put their statement signing out. I mean, it's been 2 days.
Yeah, we can see you, months. You know you there.
Yeah, it's been
No,
2.
someone said give us a wave, innit? So that's why.
Oh, it's been 2 days since obviously the final and him bringing up those kind of comments, and I'm just thinking it's Arsenal's time to go and do something without a shadow of a doubt. Go and make that statement signing. It's 60, it's 60, what, 62, 65 million.
But again, sorry,
easy.
I know this is what we
Don't get
do, but when we say about it's time for them to go and make the statement signing, why? To help us as content creators. Because as long as Arsenal know, that things are in line to drop once the window's open, they don't have to rush it and announce it just for the good of YouTube.
But if you go look at their deals last week, if you go look at their deals last summer, and I know they've got a different director of football, but that doesn't mean everything. Look how long it took to get Calafiori through the door. Look how long it took them chasing Mourinho.
Yeah, I do hear that.
Do you know what I mean? It was surprising that they got Zubimendi done so early, which is kind of telling me they got that all done throughout January, right? But now it's like, okay, cool, you got him over the line after 4 months. So, okay, what about Gyokeres? Are you going to wait another 6, 7, 8 weeks just to get this one over the line, even though it's at risk of probably getting hijacked? If Chelsea decide, okay, we're going to put all our eggs in the Gyokeres basket because the lap chose maybe Man United.
But in that case, if we're saying any deal can get hijacked, then Cunha can get hijacked, because the deal can't be signed until
anyone can get hijacked.
So at this point,
John Obi.
I'm going to say Verts, but by the way, I'm not thinking Verts is going to get hijacked. But what I'm saying is, any deal can at this point
Already
still.
happened.
What? Yeah, fuck off. What? Oh no. Yo, you wish it was so you could go in for fucking Cherki.
We don't talk about that one over there.
Do you want to do swapsies?
Nah.
Nah, me neither. I prefer Cherki if we're paying 30 million.
Now you do.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, he was my second choice. He was my second choice.
I know Chucky was your second choice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
you
my
were
second choice.
Oh,
He
man.
was my second choice. The only thing is, if it does mean that fucking, well, we could potentially go and get fucking another player, because I think we need fucking quite a few players, then I understand why it could be done. I would rather Verts. I'm not going to act like I wouldn't, but I'm happy. Like when we didn't get Verts,
you man are getting games right.
yeah, but bro, again, listen, if we're getting Reinders, Cherki, and Gibbs White, absolutely no problem with that at all. Yeah, Gibbs White for the engine and the legs and the Premier League experience, cool. If we're getting Cherki and Reinders alongside him, I have no problem with that at all. It's if we were getting Morgan Gibbs White as our fucking creative midfielder, that would be my fucking worry. Like having him as part of the squad, I'm more than happy with that.
No, I hear it. I mean, the Gyokeres, the Sesko talk, as someone said in the chat, Arsenal could end up with Watkins instead. Don't see why that isn't still a possibility.
Oh, they did change
When they start Champions League football, it's gone quiet.
Yeah,
maybe it's gone quiet for a reason.
Do you reckon there's someone else in this this race for Gyokeres then? Because it's not us, obviously.
Yeah, you know us.
But ain't you lot.
Won't be us.
Well, Chelsea's got him on the shortlist. That's all I can think about. And I
I
reckon
don't
I don't know why Real Madrid haven't gone for him, because Real Madrid actually need a striker. But
maybe it's too transitional for what they might like.
Yeah.
What? So you're saying?
But Real Madrid, what do you mean transitional? Real Madrid don't dominate games.
Well, think about it.
So
now they got Xabi Alonso. They're going to play with 2 or more inside-ish. Because I'm going to guess he might even change up to 3-5-2.
He might play 4 at the back still.
I got a feeling he's going to go 3-5-2.
So hold on, Mont. So you think they're going to play Mbappe off the?
No, I think Rodrigo. I'm not sure, but
I think Rodrigo might go, but I don't know if you saw, but Alonso's kind of said that he wants to keep Rodrigo and that he's part of his plans. But but how would you? Because you just said Real Madrid need a striker, so you're saying they stop playing Mbappe through the middle.
I feel like they need a striker and two actual wingers rather than playing three wingers in a convergent front three. Like PSG play three wingers, where Dembele plays in the false nine, but Dembele centrally and and Crava and who's the other one, Doué or whether it be Barcola, they're a lot more fluid than what Real Madrid have. Real Madrid have three superstars who are, I don't want to say competing against each other, but
they all prefer up the left.
They're all none of their best positions. Like Crava, his best position is actually on the left. Dembele, I think, is a player that's so good he can actually play right, and he's both footed and can play through the middle. Doué is someone who can play both wings quite well. I feel like PSG's front three are more fluid and there's less ego. Just with Real Madrid's front three, you can tell it's very disjointed at times, and it's too reliant on individual brilliance, which we saw this season that they haven't been able to produce at the big moments.
Which is why we've still got a Champions League final to watch with PSG, haven't we?
Yeah, so we'll see how fluid it really is against one of the better defenses in Europe, innit?
Yeah. Well, and to be fair, a defense that we saw Barcelona score a whole heap of goals against.
Yeah.
Like I know,
we see them man score 5, so they've shown their capability of scoring and defending.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, no one's after every time Barcelona play, bro, you're conceding 3 minimum in my opinion. You play Barcelona, you're conceding 3 goals, 2 or 3.
Yeah,
that's just what Barcelona
do. In that semi-final, the way they don't give a shit. They're like, yeah, we don't care about defending.
And their line is suicidal.
Yeah. Literally, they were 2-0 down, and they're like, yeah, we don't care.
Yeah.
In fact, then when they went 3-2 up, they were still like, we don't care. Oh, you think we're going to change how we play? No. We're still fucking going to play with the high line.
Yeah. I mean, as I said, I think, as what Aaron London's saying, Alvarez is a good shout, but I feel like it's going to be difficult to get Alvarez away, man.
Not after one season. Bo, I keep saying it, one season, yeah, and in a country that him and his family have fucking pushed for forever, yeah, that's where, like, their ideal destination, be difficult. I mean, where are you saying? Alvarez to who? Barcelona or Alvarez to who?
Oh, bro, hopefully to Liverpool, fam. But...
Nah, they ain't coming back to the Northwest.
I don't see it.
They ain't pushed to get out of the Northwest and out of this country's weather and to the country where they want to be, where they can speak their own language, where they love the weather, where they've got loads of Argentinians around them, to then go, actually, nah, you know what, we're going to go back. And to be fair, he's had a good season. I do hear the whole, apparently people saying Atletico want to sell him, but I don't even believe that.
Yeah, I don't know. The only way they do it is if an astronomical offer comes in.
Yeah, it would have to be huge.
They spent 80 million on him, no?
85. So again, you're going to have to spend more than that. Otherwise, they'll be like, what? 4 years left on his contract or something. He's had a good season. He's happy. His family's happy. And his whole, when I say his family as well, like all his family are with him. They came to Manchester with him. Now they're with him. Like, I just can't see it. Really can't see it. I mean,
yeah, I think the window is open for everyone. Opens first the 10th of June, closes for the week, which makes
no sense. Difference. Just keep it fucking open.
Yeah, people still gonna make deals, and then opens again. I believe. Big up to Naf and hit the likes.
Why are they closing it? What's the point in that?
I think to try and keep some sort of integrity for the Club World Cup, so there's more viewing on it rather than on transfers. Even though they don't understand that in this day and age, we're making deals as we speak, and we can just get the medicals over the line. It makes no sense. So in case there's, let's say someone wants a player from that club of the Club World Cup, you can't necessarily say, I'm going to go and sign him. He needs to move now.
Yeah.
But what happens if you sign someone just during the Club World Cup? Does that mean they're instantly out of it? Or do you have to participate for the whole thing if they're in it?
Maybe. But I mean, the thing is, like,
stupid.
The maddest thing is, even with the whole, I understand maybe that because the Club World Cup to us and Chelsea, and to be fair, the other teams in Europe is like our pre-season tour, right? Yeah. So you want to get your players in for it, but at the same time, business don't stop. Yeah, like the Club World Cup doesn't mean that fucking Joe Shields and the Viana and Tiki are going to go, oh, we can't do deals now. We got to fly over to the Club World Cup and watch it. They can still carry on doing deals while the Club World Cup's on.
Literally.
Like it's Nothing to. They ain't the manager.
It makes no sense. No Club World Cup registration is in 10th. June the 10th players can't.
So that's probably that'll be what it is. It's to do with registration. That makes sense. It's mad because like obviously De Bruyne has even come out when he got asked about will he be playing, and it was like I don't know because like he knows that Napoli are going to be like no. We don't want you to go and get no injury playing for another team.
Yeah, standard.
And like. Yeah, but then with Edison, but then at the same time, you look at the players that have got us to the Club World Cup by winning the Champions League and think they got you there. So like Edison is an example. If Edison is leaving should he not play in some of the Club World Cup just as a kind of
no idea?
Just he got us there, so to get one last medal. Like if I was a player, I have this theory, that Kyle Walker is going to come back for the Club World Cup.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, he's
already. He's got no place, and they said no. He turned that down.
Nah, that was about coming back for next season.
Yeah, he's got no place.
But I just feel like who was the captain through a long period, will think, yeah. I mean, to be fair, he's already it's a new trophy in it, Club World Cup, but.
Still go down anyways. By the way, there's 900 people in here. Please smash the like button. 233 likes.
Needs to be 300.
Like, I know a lot of you can't be asked, but please be asked. It's good for us. It's in a poll. There's a good reason why there's a poll.
Did you just say please be asked?
No, please be asked.
Oh, right. I was going to say.
I thought he said eat arse.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said.
You man's minds are in the gutter, and I don't blame you because I do the same thing.
What, you'd eat arse?
No.
That's crazy.
I
mean, listen. If that's what you're into, that's what you're into. I mean, eat booty gang. I hear it. You eat booty gang. It's cool.
You're nearly 30. You get mature, and you know, pleasing a woman is a thing. So I don't know. Whatever.
CEO of Eat Booty Gang. It's crazy.
You man are moving mad. You are moving mad. I can't believe it. Anyways, talking about the Club World Cup, Bruno Fernandes. That's why they're trying to get him this week. They gave him the ultimatum again, allegedly. By is it Thursday? Thursday. 100 million.
No, that saying. Comment only after showers and only for the wife.
That's great. You man are off.
These are man that are just revealing themselves right now in the chat. Crazy.
A mod said it, not me. That was a mod.
What?
Giovanni.
Yeah, bro. Listen. These are in the chat. They'll be the first to say, "Hey, yo," or they're first to be saying, "Oh, right, eat it up, bro." Watch. These lot in the chat are nasty. You're nasty. They nasty as hell. They nasty as hell. You ask, what? If you bring up a porn star, they're like, "How do you know her name?" Then they'll start naming other ones.
You know what? I missed that. I need to get, bro. I used to love dropping all of them on shows and seeing. Actually, I think that's when me and you first started streaming together on Chew the Fat, and we'd sometimes start dropping the names of Canella Skin and that.
Aaron, I swear.
Moira Mills. Sarah Banks.
That is dark. That is so dark, bro. That is so dark.
That's
dark.
Throw it back. Pause.
Man, are saying pinky and that's dark, man.
Honey gold.
Oh my god.
What was it, Sarah J? Fuck, wait, sorry, what?
Italy, bro. What? We can keep them going. Bridget B.
Let's go.
Look at the chat. They're getting him. You lot make me sick.
Filthy chat. Nasty chat.
It's crazy, bro.
Sophia,
if you like Sophia, Sophia, you best not drop one name.
Man saying Alexis Texas. No, we're talking about Alexis Sanchez, guys. No Alexis Texas. Come on.
The names are rolling now.
Yeah, you know. Oh man.
Man, they're gonna start throwing it really far back.
Really? You lot are. This is what I'm saying. We'll name one, and then everyone.
Yeah,
they just want the door to be open, the creak, so they can just bust through the door. That's what that's
what one of them. What's it called, isn't it? If you go first. Literally.
Yeah. Man, them do it. I'll do it.
Bro, it's like a trip to Amsterdam, and everyone's waiting for one man to sneak off, and then everyone like, yeah, you know what? I need to go back to hotel for a minute. Of course you do.
I know Wazi is fucking.
Oh, wait,
Tina Trump. Jasmine Webb. Yes.
I can't even lie. No, Wazi. See you, cuz. You see you, cuz.
Who? What?
You know who, cuz.
Wait,
I can't see him, you know.
who is it? Oh, Honey Sonat. Oh my god. What kind of-
No, man said R. Kelly, you know. What?
That's fucking
What?
dark.
Whoa. No, bro.
Man
No,
is saying VR headset. Look and see. No.
Flipping out, man.
Back to the day. Get it back on track. Let's get back to the transfers, please. Fuck. Oh my days. Man is saying, what? You don't run the VR thing in that? You don't do, oh, you man ain't
What,
elevated.
VR thing?
That's supposed to CFC people say, what? You don't run the VR in that? The VR in that.
That exists.
God damn, that is dedication.
Yeah, that's different. Someone really don't get none. But what's it called?
Crazy. Well, with VR,
VR is mad.
That's
need-
mad.
don't
That's
need,
next
bro.
level, man.
Bro, man's got a VR and he's actually got a thong in his hand. He's got like fucking fragrances in the room and that.
Yeah, you got
and a
mad.
thong in his hand so he can feel the texture and everything.
Anyways,
Oh.
what did you say about Bruno and Højlund?
What did I say about Bruno and Højlund?
I don't know. What did you say about Bruno and Højlund?
I can't remember, bro. I'm trying to think. What would I? We were saying C4 ball, grenade football, ground war ball. Someone said in the BSB chat earlier that Bruno plays blow dart football.
Oh,
Plays what?
blow dart football.
Yeah, like yeah, no weight on the pass. No weight on the
What fucking paper plane?
Oh god.
Oh, Arsenal have
When
joined. Oh, what's that one? Arsenal have joined the race for fucking Morgan Gibbs White.
Oh,
look,
fucking
he
hell,
continue.
Football Insider is crazy. But yeah, do you reckon Bruno accepts this? Would you think he's an idiot if he doesn't accept this? They're giving him the most favorable terms in the world ever.
You know what? I just think
Ever.
Bruno can't be your talisman. You can't move on until Bruno is no longer your talisman.
I agree. That's why they're giving Cunha the number 10.
You need that. You need that P. You need that P. Listen, Mons, I was saying earlier, I was in the kitchen and I heard Ty on Saeed's show getting excited and talk about, yes, Cunha and when we get Eze and Buemo.
So, does Ty have no shame? Does
Bro,
he not know?
bro.
Does he not know where his club's at?
No, bro, it's summer, innit? It's summer. He can be positive.
That's it's crazy, bro. The season finished like 2 days ago, bro. 3 days ago, like.
Bro, I think since, and Ty's done four shows since. Yes, he's shameless. He's the least. Ty is actually, the most shameless, least shameless content creator there is.
Literally. I wanted to like Ty, because I know Ty. I don't know if you man watched the game with Ty, but I know that brother is fuming.
Oh, bro, do you know the funniest thing is, we watched, obviously him, Soups, and Cass watched the Europa League final here, but Ty watched the previous Europa League final here when they lost in 2022?
2021, I think.
2021. Yeah, and he was like, I'm never coming back to watch a game here. And then he came back and watched that game.
And lost.
And lost again.
We haven't watched, I don't think we've watched this. I don't think we've won since.
Nah, Everton. You watched the Everton game, you drew that.
Yeah,
the
even when I went to
record
his,
here
we drew against Ipswich. Me and Ty are not allowed to watch football together.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
impossible. It's
trust
impossible.
me.
It's impossible.
Trust me.
I think he's not allowed to watch Man United in a collective group. Every time he watches Man United in a group, he loses or draws.
I mean, to be fair, Biz didn't come round here because he was like, nah, he ain't coming back to that place to watch Europa League final. He knew. So he must be cussing out Ty like, Ty, what are you doing? Why'd you go there? But now listen,
Bruno,
This summer?
65 million a year plus bonuses.
he's got to take that.
How do you not take that untaxed money? That is bread. Can someone do a breakdown of that? I mean, you're the mathematician here, aren't you?
Of what?
Don't get a calculator. What's 65 million a year broke down per week?
Well, that comment there.
Over 5 years.
Yeah.
Alistair
Fuck, I can't
McAllister's comment there is very true. Statistics are whenever anyone watches United, they lose.
Yeah.
Don't matter where you watch them.
No,
Bro.
50, no, it's not almost 6 million a year. It's what is that per week?
Wait, so
65 million
Hold on.
basic
Bear with me.
wages, bro.
So there's 52 weeks in a year, isn't it?
Yeah, hold on.
60
Oh, months. Hold on. Are you a maths teacher?
65
Are you?
divided
So
by
50,
52.
you times 50 to what? How many years? How many years?
No, let me be mod. Yeah, come on, once.
3 years.
So 65 million over 3 years. So 52
Plus
times
bonus,
3 is that's
and
100.
basic.
That's 100. That's 156. That's 156 weeks.
416 grand a week.
Surely you.
Well, yeah, calculator works faster than my brain.
Yeah,
Yes.
shit at maths. How can this guy be a teacher?
All right,
Yeah,
all we got to do is do 65.
Bro, I just told you it's 416 grand a week.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Well, closer to 417 grand a week. After tax, that's mad.
Yeah, 60. So 65 million. You're only paying 65 million over 3 years.
1.25
No, that's one. That's
how much
Oh,
you
is that a year? 65 a year?
Yes.
Oh, my bad. Well, 3 times what I said, so 1.25 a week.
60. What do you think?
Fucking-
It's 65 million over 3 years?
Yeah.
No, it's 65 million a year.
Oh my good.
Oh, it's a year. I thought you said
Yeah.
over 3 years.
Yeah, bro, of a year. That's
No,
1.2
for 3 years. He's
Fucking
getting
hell.
65 million
1.25 million a week
to bring him over.
bro, listen, even if let me not go there. Listen,
Plus bonuses.
Giovanni, for that money, yeah, I'd join you. Pause.
Yeah, they're giving him a 200 million pound package, bro, to go there for 3
Mad.
years. Basic.
Wait, who is this? Who's
Basic.
this?
Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
Bruno Fernandes. That one.
Bro, that is mad. Did they not? They
I
must
thought,
have.
bro,
watched you
Cass,
work
I
on
generally thought you said 65 million over 3 years. That's what I'm telling you. Well, what's 52 times 3? Because then that's
Yeah,
not,
yeah. That's why I
not,
did. Yeah.
that's not mad money. But
Bruno
then you say
Fernandes.
65 million a year now. Now that is mad. Like that's crazy.
That's
still.
insane money, bro.
Bro, they didn't watch the Europa League final.
Yeah, clearly not.
Bro,
But,
it-
you know,
yeah.
you got to think what damage you'd probably do
The
in that
man-
league.
See, this is a thing that confuses me with Saudi. At this point, yeah, I think they are not even spending this P anymore for like who's got commercial value. Because Bruno ain't got that much commercial value. Like he's not like that's mad.
But Al Hilal want to be on top, innit? They want the best players if they can get them available.
So why are they going for Bruno?
Because over there, he probably. I mean, look. I mean, Ronaldo's a J merchant at these times. Goals, shall I say, a merchant. I mean, what's he gonna do? He just spammed him, like literally spam shots from outside the box against these dusty goalkeepers.
But yeah, interesting if anyone actually Saudi. It would be interesting to know if anyone from Saudi actually have approached Kevin De Bruyne.
I've only seen Napoli and this next team. In
No.
Chicago,
So
innit?
Chicago, yeah, because he wanted San Diego. Apparently, he loves San Diego, but Chicago, and that's why I'm not going to lie. We spoke. I don't know if you were in the lounge earlier, but I think the main thing with De Bruyne is De Bruyne. Like I think Napoli's manager's already. What's that?
No, and the feast is going out once.
I think. Go on, read out, Cass. We've got to give him
Monts
the
can
time.
read it.
Go on, Monts.
Well, Monts is a teacher. Hey, Monts, add that to 2 truths and a lie because, yeah, man, you don't ask him.
Hey, the feast, that's how I know you're on Hinge. Love.
What? Oh shit!
What? I don't get.
Wait, how would you wait, Cass? How do you know that?
Because I was on there.
Oh yeah. Listen,
Oh,
Cass-
clean it up.
bro. I'm listen. As a 42, nearly 43-year-old divorced man, bro. When Cass told me about Hinge,
Hey,
I was like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. God bless Hinge. I have many a nice weekend because of Hinge. I'm not gonna lie,
I
bro.
was on it
Hinge,
about a
Hinge
year
is a
ago.
beautiful place to be.
Trust me.
Bro,
It's a
you
great-
ever bored, you're guaranteed.
Yeah, Bruno and Hoyland's cells cancel each other out was mad. What? Is that what you said? The cells cancel each other out.
No, someone said that in the chat. As in, I read it out.
Oh, no idea. Cass Dibbling to
But
Newcastle.
that is mad though.
What?
Bruno's that is mad though because that if Bruno goes for 72 million, Hoyland went for 72 million. Yeah, think about it. Yeah, think about it. Just think about it.
Wait,
For a
say
second.
again?
Just think about it for a second.
What?
As I said, Hoyland cost you 72 million, so get rid of Bruno Fernandes.
He's
and
been
cover
there
it.
for how many seasons? 2 seasons. So
Yeah,
you kind of
seasons.
you have to take that money off already. And then
Fucking
you remember you're the math teacher. You should be able to divide it by 5 and then times it by 3.
No,
to know
I'm
what
just
goes
saying the same price tag, innit? Like, I'm just saying, fucking crazy.
on. And by the way, he didn't hit add-on, so it's 60 million.
Oh, he didn't have. Oh, yeah, we know he didn't. He
Love,
didn't. Hit
love. Unlike Nunes.
He didn't hit no Adams.
Yeah, well, your Nunes didn't he? So he
Hold on,
couldn't hit your million.
Diblin.
Well, I ain't seen nothing on Diblin yet. I'm trying to find.
Yeah. Wait, dribbling to Newcastle. Wait, hold on. How? Wait,
That's
Where though?
nasty work. I hope so at this point because he can go right wing. I don't leave,
Oh,
leave
no,
him alone.
who's reported it? Because I'm not seeing it. I'm
I ain't
looking
seeing
now.
that. You done that? LB said it in the comments. LB 1998. Dibbling
I'll
goes
be real.
Newcastle. Why is he-
Wait, Diblin, Isak, Gordon. Don't mind it though. Don't mind it though.
Oh shit! Oh wait, who's this? Who the hell is betu.ie? I'm not
I
seeing
don't know.
anything about this. I'm not seeing.
Man like Dibble and Dabble, fam, to Newcastle. Not bad, you know.
I haven't seen anything. Right, I'm trying to look. Let me know what. Let me write his Newcastle instead. See what comes up.
Diblin and Gordon, that Brexit
I'm
win.
just trying. So they've already seen that. What's his name? What's my man that plays on the right?
Mbumo.
No.
Murphy.
Currently, Murphy. Yeah, they've realised that Murphy, is probably had a season a bit like Almiron. Yeah, that he's never going to replicate it again. So they're actually going and getting.
Oh, yeah, I see that Gasparini's going to potentially going to who? Is it Roma?
Atalanta.
Yeah, from Atalanta. That's mad. I see that. That's mad. I see
But
someone else.
if Newcastle try and get Mbuemo or Diblin, either one of them. But could you imagine though? Could you imagine Newcastle when I got either one of them?
Just leave Mbumo alone, please. Just let me have a free run if I get the chance. Love.
Give it a rest.
So Bruno, he
You
can't
just don't
really.
want to think about it. I hear it, but you know what? But Mbumo makes way more sense for me.
Bro, I'm not going to lie. If we allow Mbumo to go to
Who's
you
we?
lot,
Who's we?
who's we?
You're not buying him.
No, what I mean is, when I say we, I mean a royal we, yeah? I mean, if any good team allows him to go to you, yeah, we're missing a trick. Like, if any team that's got Champions League football, and there's 6 of us, yeah, allow him to go to you, yeah, we're missing a trick.
Well, let's be real. If Tottenham want, I don't care if Tottenham might in for him. I don't think he's that dumb. So
But I'm not going to lie. I think he'd probably choose Tottenham over you lot.
I don't think he would
Why not?
because it's Tottenham still.
They've just won a trophy. They've got
They don't-
Champions
They're playing Champions League football.
League football.
Again, that is in certain circumstances is overrated. It's not like they finished like Chelsea did or you did or whatever.
No, but they've got Champions League football.
That don't matter. They're going to stay in for one season probably. They don't even know who the new manager is.
But you say it's only one season they're getting Champions League football. Do you think you're getting Champions League football next season?
If I get him,
Or the
yeah,
season after.
probably.
Or
No.
Well, I'm not being funny,
No.
but
You
I
lot
think
ain't jumping from 16th to 5th.
well,
No chance.
I finished higher than Tottenham respectively by 2 places. So on that note, it's also they might keep Ange.
Yeah,
also,
that's
it's still regardless of what you man say.
no, because they do it. They do it
regardless
better
of-
with third year.
Regardless of what
the
you man
second
say,
season.
they probably won't offer him the wages that he probably respects, because we know what Levy's like. And
But
second,
then
of
will
all-
you now?
yeah,
But I thought you've been telling me for the last couple of months that your wage structure is different now and that
but
you're paying
Tottenham
less.
Tottenham will probably offer 100.
Yeah, true.
Do you know what I mean? And again, can I say something? Again, I'm still at the end of the day, I'm still Man United. They're still Tottenham. Do you get
But
it?
they do have Champions League
Attracting
football. and you
players. I remember when Tottenham had what's it called? Was it Chelsea that didn't get Champions League and Willian still chose Chelsea?
But the thing
It's
is, as
the
well,
same
I'm not
thing.
going to lie
It's
though.
the same
I don't
thing.
even think it's about always players choosing Tottenham over other clubs.
I
I,
don't
think
think
it's a
it's
fact of Levy just not going in for it.
I mean, I can understand it if it's coming from someone that's a bit more self-sustained a little bit. Like you can say that, yeah, you know what, they got a good brand, they got a good thing going on at the moment, and I believe in that project a bit like Newcastle. I'd hear it. Losing out to someone like them, even though they probably can't afford the wage because they had to do their new deals.
I think him at Newcastle.
But now they can because of obviously champs. They can afford a bit more. I can understand that because you know what, last few seasons they proved it. Tottenham ain't proved shit.
The main thing I'm saying is, even if you want to rule Tottenham out,
And they just been offered Sane, didn't they?
yeah, true. But I just think he's better than you lot. Like,
I mean, I wouldn't take Sane at Spurs.
I don't mean Sane. I mean Mbeumo.
Yeah, and if he does come to me, that means there must be some decent convincing going on upstairs, rather than they want to say, "Oh, he's just going to you for the money," all the time. Wicked, isn't it? Love levels. Anyways,
Just give it a rest, Cass.
Wait, did he just say levels?
yeah, levels.
Yeah,
You don't know.
You know when Cass, you know when you got to just let him go. Let him just let him go.
Once it's the same one that said when Cunha signs for you, expect all the he's overrated. He's not.
I haven't
good,
said
attitude
it.
problem.
I ain't said it.
No. You said that to expect it, which I already agreed with. Which
People
is fair.
already saying that now.
The
Better
same
people
thing,
are
and then-
saying.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
got
not-
one red
I'm
card
not
in
discre-
his league career.
I'm not
One red card.
I'm not discrediting.
Can I ask you a question?
But if I get Boomer and Acuna, you're thinking like, wait, what the fuck's going on here?
Is Yellow Dean Jack Napier?
Nah.
Right, okay, Yellow Dean, you've got a weird obsession, a bit like Jack Napier.
No, Yellow Dean's he's cool, man. He's been
No,
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
he's cool. He's been here for time. But whenever I see him pop up, it's saying something about me. Always. That's why I was wondering if it might be a Jack Napier fan.
It might just might like trying to rattle you if you can, if possible.
Weird, anyway.
But yeah, what's this? It's Mbumo. Yeah, I know Bilo. It's Mbumo. What's this? I saw someone else say something. I didn't even see. You know what? I didn't see Jack Napier in time.
Yeah, I know. He hasn't been about.
He's not off the face of the earth.
But that's what I thought. That's one of the other reasons, because I still see Yellow Dean about, and still, it's the only person that constantly is like, on any stream, I see him just pop up saying something to do with my name. I think, is that Jack Napier or something?
What's this? You need to do a meet and greet with the community on a real. We'd love to meet you, mans, in the summer. Give it another year. Give it another year. Yeah, give it another year. We're not established like that, man. We'll probably do it and end up with like 5 people covered.
That's the problem, isn't it? That is the problem. Yeah, we do a meet and greet and we're just greeting each other. Hi, Cass. Hi, Mons. Hi, Daps.
End up to the Mons like, bro, do you just want to go?
Yeah.
Do you just want to go KFC?
Do you know what we could? Nah, because I mean, we could do a members only barbecue invite.
Members only.
As long as it's not here, go to someone else's house.
Members only barbecue invite, like to 10 members or something.
To be fair, I mean,
to some of the members, we
some
could
people
members only 5-a-side tournament.
Yeah, people want to go. Come, you know, you can roll up, man.
Yeah.
Make City North African again. Bring it Cherki. Oh my god. You know how they're doing this. Who is it? You're linking up someone with another man. So you got Kovacic, Vardio. Yeah, they're both Croatian, man. You know, and then there was another one that you had that 2 people that are like the same. They speak the same language. They come as pairs or whatever. And then all of a sudden,
Cover and
Vardio.
Yeah,
that's one. There was another one.
There's been loads. There's always been.
There's always someone.
Morgan Gibbs White and Foden.
Yeah. But there's always been, like, even if you look at before, back in the day under Mancini and Pellegrini, we had predominantly Spanish and Argentinian, so it was Spanish speaking, and then under Pep it moved to Brazilian and Portuguese because they're predominantly Portuguese speaking. So it is a thing.
Well, you got to think about it. So obviously Cherki plays for France, but he's Algerian. Ainori's Algerian as well, and it's already notable. It's already been notable that they're very good friends.
Bro, that Ainori sign is mint for me.
That's mad.
Ainori's.
I don't even want to think about that, man. Once that's dangerous, bro. Cherki.
He's too tech off, man. He's too.
This Cherki thing, is like a 3-way, like months. I know you wanted Cherki, You're happy. It's one of them ones where, you wanted Cherki, but you're happy with Verts,
Yeah, like, you know, when, like, I'm not even going to let me not do the Gallinagi for this one. But,
but it is literally that, bro. Like,
it is that, though, isn't it?
It is that, bro. 100%. Like, because
I had my eyes set on one
was,
particular gal, bro. I had my eyes set for the time.
And
then another one's just coming.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, right.
Cherki's it's like the baddest that no one's really dealt with before.
Bro, I don't know. I feel like
they're intimidated or something.
Bro, I feel like Cherki's always in the club. Cherki was there in the club for months to draw, because like she's there. She's always in the club, So it was drawable for months, Then this painting walked in, and Monts was like,
that I thought was out of my league.
Hard work.
I thought was out of my league.
No. Don't put yourself down like that.
The challenge.
Bro, I've got this one time where I was in Malia, and me and my bedroom were there, and he goes, I was talking to these chicks, and he's tapping me, going, daps.
You mean Jordan now?
No, Jordan. You'll like this one. I turned around, saw this pengers, and I go to her. I'm not gonna lie, you're gorgeous, but I'm here for 4 days, and you just look stush as fuck. So like, I'll leave you to it, innit? I ended up, to be fair, that was Melissa, but yeah.
But swear down,
yeah,
boy,
yeah. But
10.
It's one of them ones
10,
that like
10. Sorry,
it's one.
Sorry.
Why are you doing that, Mons?
Bro, man, drop the name, bro.
Oh, bro, it don't matter. Don't matter.
Oh,
I'm a single man. It's cool.
Okay, that's
it. Actually, but it might matter because
the stalker.
The stalker who stalks me. Her baby dad might watch this. Oh well, it is what it is. Fuck it. Oh well.
Bro.
I am once. Once when I say you're type to a T, bro.
You say a little bit of me, a little bit of me, a little bit of me, a little bit of me.
Bar for bar.
See a little bit of me.
Trust me. Trust me. And there's always got to be the one that's roaming around lurking, wonder if he can get it again.
Nah, but let's go back to football talk now.
Sorry.
But that's the thing that Mons, when she walked in the room, you were like, yeah, she's bad. But listen, I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time, and she's going to take too long, so I can't be bothered with it. But then she started moving to you, so you're like,
bro, all of a sudden,
not Snow Bunny.
All of a sudden, all the eyes were fixated on me. So I've just ran with it, and so far so good. You know what I'm saying? I'm just taking it a day at a time because you know with these langers, bro, you gotta be careful. So yeah, hopefully we get it over the line and whatnot. But as I said, Cherki, as I said, was my number one, and I think whoever gets him is gonna be very, very, very lucky club.
But this is is where I was going. Yeah, the thing is, right, is that I wanted him, yeah, but I thought being in for him is annoying me that we're not, especially when we didn't get Verts, that we should be swerving that way. But I know that this one wants him badly, yeah. If we lose out on Cherki after losing out on Verts to you, and then we lose out to him, yeah, long day, long day.
It's just pathetic.
Long day. We have to get him, man. But
you feel like your club's done yourself a disservice if you sign neither of them.
Yeah, 1,000,000%, bro. With what we need,
we're in a hole.
Like, that's why I'm mad happy with Link with Cherki, because for me, right, what we see in Cherki as, an 8 or a 10, or an 8, 10, right? Cool.
Nowhere near an 8.
Cool.
I don't want
Right, cool.
You can do it, though.
I would agree with you, yeah. And we would say the same on Verts, right? The Verts is a 10. Yeah, cool. 10. Right. So for me, I've always said I think we need a 10 a lot, yeah. As long as they're better than what we have in the 10 position. And if we're talking about who's in the 10 position, we've got Foden right now, that we don't know what Foden's going to look like next season. We've got Echeverry, we've got a Marmouche that can do the 10 role, and we've got Oscar Bob that can do the 10 role. And we've got McAtee that can do the 10 role. So we've got quite a few 10s, yeah? But if we can get a better 10, I'm cool with that, right? Because obviously it's a better 10. But we need 8s more than we need 10s. Like, we really...
Well, after Rayan does, do you?
No, and that's what I'm saying. The Verts thing was like, all right, I'm pissed off, but we must go and get some decent 8s. So that's what I'm saying. If we get... If we get Reinders and we get Morgan Gibbs-White, and he is going to play the 8 role, I think that's perfect. We then go and get a 10 and Cherki. But we have to, Months. If we don't go in for Cherki goes to them lot, Verts goes to you. Our board's failed. Letting Cherki, I think you've got Verts, so maybe not you, but anyone that needs a midfielder, a 10 at the moment, and is not in for Cherki at that price, I think stupid. Like,
bro, as I said, they have to sell in it. So I can't believe, yeah. The Cherki one for me it's just an odd one to me, in my opinion. But we'll see. We'll see with him. I feel like Cherki's destination will probably be sorted, I think, later on in the window. I think that's a signing that won't get done for now.
Well, imagine him on the Pep though, man.
I agree with you on that. I can see that as well. I don't think that's going to be an early one.
I don't want him.
And that annoys me slightly, because that means I think right now, City are probably looking to get Aïnouri, looking to get
Reinders first.
Reinders, Aïnouri, maybe Morgan Gibbs-White, and potentially even Garcia. So those 4, I think, will be the ones that we try and get done ASAP. Whereas I think we're probably going to drag our heels on Cherki a little bit. And that worries me, because that then leaves these lot to not drag their heels. Yeah. And ultimately, our name has been thrown in the hat. If he goes anywhere else, we're in the mud, innit? Simple as that.
Oh, I think a lot of clubs have got him on the shortlist. The thing is, a lot of teams do have him on the shortlist. Tottenham, me, Liverpool, you.
It is a proper Tottenham signing, but I think...
Oh, don't let him do it.
I could just imagine that this is one of them ones where, as a player, I could imagine he would be like chilling for a bit, kind of. I can imagine he'll be like, it's good that Tottenham are interested in me, but the transfer window's long. let's leave it a couple of weeks and see who else is in for me. I don't think he'll be going, fuck me, yeah, Tottenham are in for me, get that deal done straight away. I think Cherki will be knowing there's other clubs circling and trying to wait. And Ginge at 96, the priority for City is a 10. For me, it isn't. Like, right, Kovacic, 31. Bernardo Silva, 31. Kevin De Bruyne leaving and 34. Gundogan, 35 any day. That's 4 8s all over the age of 30. For me, I'm like, whereas when I listed 10, we've got like 4 or 5 players that can play the 10 role. Or alternatively, we play with wider players. So for me, it isn't. I think the priority for City has to be 8s. And to be fair, we've got no fullbacks. Absolutely no fullbacks. So like that is, to be fair, if you are Manchester City, a club of our size, yeah, and having not one single actual legit fullback is a disgrace. Like,
but anyways, I'm trying to look at this Bruno Fernandes source or whatever. But I'm not gonna lie, if I'm seeing a Saudi outlet, I'm just dismissing it personally. So is what it is. But anyways, this is gonna go over to Saeed. I'm gonna be on there talking about United stuff. If you want to go subscribe to Big Six Bants, it's right there, right now, soon to be on 20k.
Oh, we're on title.
Yeah, yeah, you know what I mean. Smash. I don't know what likes we're on, but it's not 300. It's not 400 quite. So make sure you do that. You don't got anything else because we'll be back tomorrow.
No.
All right, then there we go. Man.
Sweet dreams.
Yeah,
and no one, everyone. Don't go watching porn, okay?
Yeah, if anyone wants the Discord
no
link,
VR headsets.
If anyone wants the Discord link, look at the live chat up to date right now. In a bit.